Hey guys, this is Zach Libby of the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another signee spotlight, which we feature the 2024 recruiting class. And with us is four-star tight end Hogan Hansen out of Belleville, Washington. Hogan, thank you so much for joining us. Just first off, how does it feel knowing that you are now officially a Wolverine?
Oh man, I'm just stoked. I've been thinking about this ever since I committed, and honestly, just counting down the days to get out there to Ann Arbor and see Coach Newsome and the rest of the staff. So I mean, I'm just stoked.
You know, you committed in this past December, actually.
Hmm.
You did it without warning too. Like you kind of just made the
Yeah.
commitment graphic and you
Hmm.
went on your way. Just what led to the process of committing to Michigan, and just how was that process overall as you're going through it?
Well, I say my recruitment kind of blew up after my sophomore year, and I got definitely a few offers that I was looking at, especially like hometown, and then Cali too. And then I just say like once I got that Michigan offer, like it just felt a little different. And then like I don't know, something clicked in me. It's like I need to go out and visit. And then once I got out to Ann Arbor, I mean it was just like I kind of knew it was home. So after that, it was just like I was just antsy to get the process kind of done with because I mean I knew everything Michigan had to offer, and I mean it suits me perfectly. So.
How did everyone react? Because as we just said, you know, you did it kind of without warning. So how was the reaction when everyone found out?
Well, I think my close friends and family kind of knew it was coming because it was pretty hard for me not to talk about Michigan after I visited and stuff, just because
Mhm.
of how much I loved it and stuff. But yeah, I'd say a lot of people were surprised, especially just like in the community and stuff, just because I didn't really like make a big announcement about it or like give a heads up, just because I kind of knew where I wanted to go and just wanted to get it done with.
No, absolutely. And I know before you committed, you took the barbecue at the Big House visit, and then you were there for the Penn State game last
Yeah.
season. Just what did you see on those two visits that really, you know, piqued your eye and kind of give you the realization that this was home?
Yeah. I looked past like what you see of Michigan football, and I saw like a family really, and a bunch of people that care about each other, and the staff is super caring. And I mean, just like you look at the development there at Michigan, and it's just like it speaks for itself. So I would just say like the community environment and everyone's super caring about each other and wants to see each other succeed. So I'd say that's probably what stood out.
Do you ever see similarities between Ann Arbor and I guess the Seattle area? Because I've talked to people out there, and it's kind
Yeah.
of the same kind of people, same kind of personalities, same atmospheres. Like, do you ever kind of find comfort in knowing that you're going to a place that's kind of the same?
Yeah, exactly. Like Ann Arbor is just like my hometown. I think just I'd say just without the mountains, really, it's a lot flatter. I mean, it's just as green. We get a lot more rain than you guys do snow, but I mean it's around the same thing. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be a super comfortable move. I just like the vibe around there, and the town is super great. So
Now, this whole month too, right? It's been crazy. Like you start off the month by winning a state title, and now you're signing, and then you're going to early enroll. Just how is how's this been this whole month really? And just looking back on it, just how fast it's gone, right? Like
yeah,
how
no,
is it?
for sure. I just say I'm trying to I definitely tried to take advantage of my time and soak it all in because like yeah, the end of my football career in high school is kind of the end of my high school career too, so they're both kind of coming to a close at the same time. So I say just like this last month I'm spending around like my family and my friends as much as I can and stuff. So yeah.
Now I know you're early enrolling, so you're going to be practicing with the team as they
Mhm.
prepare for the Rose Bowl. Just how excited are you to not only practice with the guys so soon, but also get in for winter conditioning and spring camp, and just get an early jump start to your career in Michigan?
Yeah, so I'm heading out. I'm actually heading out after the Rose Bowl.
Okay,
So in the case that, well, once they win the Rose Bowl,
right.
I would join them for the national championship.
Okay.
But I'm spending New Year's with my family. But I'm so excited to get there. That's why I'm going early. Like, get in the weight room under Coach Herb. Will just be like, it's just so awesome. The energy he brings in there. Then just like seeing like the development, like the pre Michigan picks and then the post Michigan picks of people who have gone and been developed, like Aiden Hutchinson and Mike Morris and people like that. It just makes me super excited.
Now working with Coach Newsome too, tight end Coach Grant Newsome, just how easy is it to relate to him because you guys are pretty relatively close in age, and just how good of a teacher is he, and how excited are you to be working with him?
Yeah, I'm super excited to get coached and pushed by him. He's super easy to talk to. I think that's why I like him a lot, and he's super smart. Like I mean, he's coached me a little bit just when I've gone up there, but I haven't had the full experience. But just watching him, the way he goes about his practices, how technical he is, and then like on film, when he breaks down film, it's like he breaks down every single part so you can see it in an easy way. And I mean, I'm really excited to get pushed by him because you see he's developed Colston really well, and that there's a really good tight end room right there or right now. So I'm excited.
Now I know him and Coach Jim Harbaugh were at your house last week just for an in-home visit. Just your excitement to be working under Coach Harbaugh too, and what do you think of him as a coach?
I mean, Harbaugh is a great guy. He's super funny, easy. He's easy to talk to. He lights up the room, obviously, when he talks and stuff. But I mean, I'm super excited. That's definitely one of the main reasons I'm going to Michigan. Just you can see the respect every single person has for him there, and just like the weight he carries. And I mean, he's one of the greatest coaches college football of all time. So I'm honored, and I'm very excited to get coached by him.
That's awesome. Now I know you already mentioned Colston Loveland, but guys like AJ Barner too, and the freshmen, just that tight end room. When you watched him in game this season, just what were your thoughts, and really just your excitement to learn under them too as you progress through your career?
Yeah, I mean, AJ and Colston are an elite duo, and then there's obviously you got Max at fullback and a few others in the rotation. But I mean, they're such an elite unit. And just like watching them go out every Saturday and just execute, I say, and not just execute in the pass game, but in the run game and stuff. And I mean, it helps a lot seeing like someone like Colston from Idaho go to Michigan and succeed, because it makes me feel like I could do the same thing, and it gives me an easier like path, I'd say, or a sight. I can see myself a lot easier. But yeah, I mean, they're an elite unit. Coach Newsome has them dialed, so I'm excited.
Absolutely. Now, when you look at that room and Michigan's offense in general, when you look at that, how do you think you would fit in that system, and how you could make an impact?
I think I'll fit in quite well. I think I'm a really physical player, and I like they're a very balanced team. So I really like run blocking. Like that's something I enjoy doing, dominating the defender. So I think I can help in that way. Just I'm gonna come in immediately, just like physically ready to just like go out there and do my best and compete in that way. Then I'm excited to show off some of the attributes I didn't quite get to probably fully display in high school in the wing tee. But I mean, yeah, I'm excited to get in that offense. It's a offense built perfectly for my game, I think, just because I can have an effect in the run game and go out and run pretty much the whole route tree. So
now, you just mentioned it, blocking. When I saw you 2 months ago, you were like 6'6", 230. Just I know Michigan fans are going to love the fact that you just said blocking. Just as you mentioned, how much pride do you take in that part of the game, and how important is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, going to Bellevue, I definitely say it instilled the importance in me early, just because, I mean, I don't really know much other high schools in the nation who go full pads 5 days a week or 4 days a week when we play on Fridays. Like, that's unheard of. And I mean, we hit every single practice. So I'm blocking every single practice Monday through Thursday. So the reps there help. And yeah, I mean, I love blocking. Like I don't know how much I can say it, but I mean, yeah, just like watching like Colston and AJ like set the edge on outside zones and stuff like that. Like I can see myself in their position doing really well and executing on stuff like that.
No, for sure. And I know you're not the only tight end in the class, right? Like Brady Prescorn out of Rochester Adams is going to be there with you. Just how close are you two in particular, and just the excitement knowing that you guys are going to kind of have the same journey at Michigan?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. When I met him on the official visit, we kind of clicked immediately, and I think we both have the same mindset going in. So it's gonna be, like you said, like really, I'm really excited to have someone to relate to and just like who will be by me and put in the same position as me as we early enroll, so we can help each other and stuff, get used to it and stuff. But I'm really excited. Brady's my guy.
Now with the over 20 of you guys, just with your phone, how much does the group chat blow up your phone?
Oh,
yeah, right. Like how much do you guys talk, and like how's your relationship?
I just say we talk a lot. My phone buzzes in my pocket a lot. I gotta put it on DND most of the time because I mean you said over 20 guys, so someone's always saying something, and I mean it kind of just shows like everyone's super close, and we're all like, I mean there's a lot of Midwestern people too, but like the fact that like Texas, Florida, like I'm in Washington, and we're all staying connected just kind of shows like our relationship we built in such a short time. So I think like once we get to Ann Arbor, it's just going to build even more.
Now, I know all of you guys have kind of taken a pride in recruiting for Michigan too, like the underclassmen. And I know you're part of Ford Sports Performance, which is a year-round training facility based in Seattle, which has produced not only yourself, but Colson Loveland as well. Just how, with that group in particular, because I know you're close with those guys, just have you been spreading the word or pitching Michigan, just like kind of showing them like an opportunity that lies in Ann Arbor?
Yeah, I mean, every time someone comes and talks to me about Ann Arbor, I can't really stop talking. It just tends to be the thing. And I have a few friends, a few linemen on my team in the underclass that work with FSP too, that are starting to get their recruitment going. And I'm there every day talking to them about Ann Arbor and stuff and what they can do. But yeah, like I wish, actually, I'll just ignore the state championship game, but one of my friends, Braden Platt, I wish like I wanted him to come to Michigan too, but he's going to Oregon. But like seeing all the 25s this year that tried out for FSP's 7-on-7 team, like I've definitely spread the word as much as I can, and I'm telling my friends who are on the team to spread the word. So yeah.
What's your message when someone asks you about Michigan, or you have someone that you really want in that program, so you pitch the word? But also, how would you best describe a football player in the Seattle area? Like, what kind of makes you guys stand out?
Yeah, when I talk about Michigan, I normally just talk a lot about development, because I mean you can go in there as a 5-star or a 3-star or even a preferred walk-on, and if you put your like nose down and grind, then you can be to where you want to be. So that tends to be my pitch a lot. And I mean, yeah, I say a lot of Seattle guys, like we like to hit for sure. Like there's a lot of physicality out here because the rain. It's not as much spread as you'd probably see. But yeah, I just say we like to hit in Seattle.
I think you had like 2 sacks, or at least 1 sack when I saw you in that game. For
Yeah,
people who don't know, you played as a stand-up edge for Bellevue, and you're the league defensive player of the year. 44 total tackles. So he's not wrong. But with just a few more, I know you if you want to predict the future, where do you see yourself in 3 to 4 years? But also, where do you see the Michigan program in 3 to 4 years?
I mean, I see myself in 3 to 4 years, hopefully starting for the Michigan Wolverines. Of course, that's going to be my goal. And I hope to see, and I expect to see, just a continuation of the last 3 years in Michigan kind of separating itself from the rest as an elite program in college football. And with the new Big Ten, I kind of hope to see just like kind of us start to dominate the super leagues and stuff and take over this new era of college football. So
what's that like actually? Because next year Michigan's going to Washington. So what's that like? Have you thought about like what's going to be being on the away sideline?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Just because I definitely can admit I definitely saw myself growing up in that stadium, and then crazy few years later, I have an opportunity to go and play against them on the opposing sideline, like you said. But yeah, I mean, I can't I don't know what it's going to be like. Like I don't really know what to expect. But I'm really excited, and the addition of all the West Coast teams definitely helped with seeing my family and stuff. So it will be cool.
Has there been trash talking with you and your friends who are going to Washington or Oregon or UCLA or USC? These next 4 years, you guys are going to see every year.
Yeah. I already got the hometown Washington, and now that once they joined the Big Ten, it was just kind of just amped up a little bit. So I've just been kind of smiling through it and just been like, yeah, like I'm super excited. I'll see a bunch of my friends and family. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. Once you enroll and you get acclimated to the program, just what are your expectations that the fans should have for you, and what should they really just be looking out as they follow your career at Michigan?
I would just say like someone who works really hard and wants to be coached and just worries about like control. I like to follow like a control what you can control. And I kind of got that instilled in me through my 4 years of high school. So yeah, I think fans can look for someone who loves the game of football, loves the university, and just wants to do whatever they can do to get on the field and contribute.
I'm sure Michigan fans love to hear that.
Yeah.
But last question, I know you're more than just a football player, right? But once you get to Ann Arbor, what should fans know about you off the field when you're not practicing, when you're not lifting, when you're not studying? Just what makes you you? Like any hobbies, any interests?
I mean, I'd say I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of interests. I tend to like whatever I end up doing as long as I do it with people I like. So I would just say like I'm a very welcoming person, like easy to talk to. So like, I mean, I have some interests, like I'd be gaming a little bit, but I also like to get out. So just like, I mean, I'm just a normal dude, honestly. Just ready, excited.
What's your go-to game?
I've been playing Fortnite a lot recently, so got back into that.
Build or no build?
Oh, I'm build.
Okay, so you're actually good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just good enough though. I wouldn't say I'm anything like what you see nowadays.
No, some of those kids are ridiculous. Hopefully you don't. I mean, do you ski or snowboard?
I ski a little bit. I haven't skied in a while though. I skied a lot growing up, but I haven't skied the last couple of years.
There's not mountains in Michigan, but there are hills. So
there's hills.
Getting out there. I'm sure Michigan fans will see you there. But no, that's all we had. No, appreciate Hogan for getting on. It means a lot, and we look forward to seeing you in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, no, I look forward to it. Thank you so much.